Geboy, weather rate certified 11 years in a row.
All right, it's time for our full forecast. We've got Thomas Geboy looking in for Alana.
Yeah, starting off the work week on a mild note here in northern Utah.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to get a little bit more mild as we go throughout the week. But down in southern Utah, where we've seen an unsettled stretch of weather, things are going to be calming down as high pressure is going to be building in across the entire Beehive State. So we'll be entering a drier pattern. I still think there will be at least a slight chance for some wet weather in the southeastern corner of the state tomorrow. But by the time we get into Wednesday, looking at mostly dry skies across the state with sunshine and those warmer temperatures. But by this upcoming weekend, we could see some changes. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. But on the storm tracker radar currently, you do see some green here on your screen, but that's just some false returns and ground clutter being seen from the radars. So this evening, all the wet weather has since come to an end, and we'll be looking at dry skies across the state. But because we had some moisture in our sky tonight in central and southern Utah, we had a beautiful sunset. This was sent in by Katrina Curtis and Price. Doesn't really get much better than that, even some crepuscular rays as you look over the horizon there. So a beautiful sunset right there, and we're going to be getting some beautiful sunrises and sunsets over the next few days as we're going to be looking at predominantly dry conditions up and down the Beehive State. But here's a view right now that is just absolutely spectacular. This is Park City Mountain. You have starry skies above, and it's still bright enough, even though we're at night, to see the fall colors down below on Park City Mountain. So I don't know if you can actually get a better view than that, and that's Utah personified for sure. We're sitting at 50 degrees in Garden City, at 60 degrees in Ogden, 49 degrees in Park City, sweater weather there, 60 degrees in Moab, and 54 degrees in Kanab. And if you're going to be taking your dog for a walk either late tonight or first thing tomorrow, you're going to get some pretty nice weather. By 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll be in the middle 50s in Salt Lake, eventually seeing those temperatures climb into the 70s. I think most of us will top out in the mid 70s along the Wasatch Front. And if you have a good girl like Lily here, she looks like she's ready to go. It'll be a good day to take her for a walk, with the morning and evening probably being the best time to do so. Again, we'll see that daytime high tomorrow at 76 in Salt Lake, as most along the Wasatch Front will top out in the mid 70s. For those of you in the Wasatch back, we'll see a daytime high of 66 degrees in Park City, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies in the central and in the northern half of the state, as we see a daytime high of 76 in Green River, 68 in East Carbon, 73 degrees in Oak City. Then down in southern Utah, again in southeastern Utah around San Juan County, Grand County, a slight chance for wet weather, but outside of that, partly cloudy at the high of 65 in Monticello, 88 degrees in St. George. But perfect weather if you're going to Bryce Canyon in the afternoon with a high temperature in the middle 60s. Just going to be a little bit chilly in the morning. And for tomorrow, you can see that thunderstorm outlook in the southeastern corner of the state for tomorrow, and that really goes away by Wednesday. And with the warming trend, as mentioned, each day will be just a little bit warmer than the last. It's still going to be rather comfortable, but by Thursday and Friday, I think our daytime highs are going to be close to 80 degrees in Salt Lake. So here's that high pressure throughout the middle stages of this week. But as we go from Thursday, Friday into this weekend, this high pressure starts to move to the east, allowing a system to move in from our north. And this could bring us back the chance for some wet weather in southern Utah and eventually some cooler temperatures across the state. In St. George, this is your classic wash, rinse, and then repeat forecast. Daytime highs, upper 80s, overnight lows close to 60 degrees. And then those possible changes going into this upcoming weekend. Meanwhile, on the Wasatch Front, middle 70s tomorrow, then more so upper 70s through the rest of the week. Getting close to 80 degrees Friday and Saturday, both morning lows in the 50s. That's just a wonderful stretch of weather. Great weather to go look at the fall leaves.
Yeah, seems like that's above where we should be this time of year.
Just a little bit. So the average high around 72. So we'll be about 5 to 8 degrees above average.
Okay. Yeah, not complaining about it.
All right, Dana, the Utes have a big showdown in Los Angeles.
Every week is big, but it doesn't get much bigger than this.